live. Good morning, Furry Nation! Yeah, so it says I'm live, and I already got 3 people watching me. Holy cow. Do you guys like sit there and like, oh, Spaz, click the button. Just teasing. You're horrible with puns, Bart. I am. So, I am a little late this morning. I'm sorry. I am late. I had to throw out a quote this morning, and I was working on that as we speaks. But, yep. I'm going to spam. We're going to spam. Yeah, horrible thumbnails. I gotta work on thumbnails one of these days. Learn how to do thumbnails. Where are my groups? Where are you guys? Okay. So throw it out there. Go to Facebook. Yeah, I know. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. So, anywho, throwing out all the wonderful... No, don't leave this page. Throwing out all of the wonderful information for everybody to see. Yay, me. It is a lot of fun. This beautiful, wonderful Thursday. Is it Thursday or Tuesday? I don't know what day it is. Tuesday. I'm going to say it's Tuesday. Because normally I have Tuesday off. So, anywho. So, yeah. Last we left off, we were working on these wonderful feet paw, which I can show you how they turned out. They were awesome. As I drop it, they work very well. I've already, put them through the ringer a little bit. Beat them against the desk, add a little bit more glue, just kind of see how they would hold up. And I was very happy with it, how it turned out. And then that's Facebook. And that's Facebook. And that's Facebook. And that's Facebook. No, I'm just kidding. So, just like I always say, guys, I have 3 chats open. I have Facebook chat, I have Telegram, and I also have YouTube Live. I'm throwing out quotes for my fall lineup. If you guys want to get a quote for fall, please let me know. We will work on that, and just message me on any platform, pretty much. But we're working on these paws, and I really came home. I put the barrel down, really hammered out hard, and I sewed one all together last night. So we got one more to sew, and that's what I'm going to do on cam. I'm going to finish the toes, set the creases with hot glue, so that way the fur doesn't come off, because right now this is all completely loose. So we got to fix that, make sure, it doesn't come loose. Glue it all down, get it all done, and we're going to start working with this foot anyways. Because everybody just keeps messaging me. Which is okay. But yeah, I'm sitting here working on this. I had to pick up some more thread. I ran out of thread, which is a miracle in my house. But let's get started, because I don't have that much time today. We will be doing a two-parter today for sure. I'm setting my alarm right now to remind myself to get off the computer at a certain time so I can get ready for the day. I have a doctor's appointment like smack dab in the middle of my day, so yay. Um, so as you guys can see, there are a bunch of creases for the toes, and that's basically where we're going to put the hot glue in. I have learned a really cool trick with a ruler, so I got to find my ruler. I'm actually kind of waiting for the hot glue to warm up, and if my light gets in the way again, I watched my stream a little bit yesterday. Wait, Saturn's in the house, but he's meowing. I think somebody hacked his account. Because dogs don't meow. That just makes me laugh. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the hot glues and we're going to glue in between the cracks. Get some glue on the toe. And then I'm going to kind of full finger of hot glue. Alright, so bring this down, bring this over. So now what I'm going to do is with said ruler, I'm going to take this wonderful ruler and we're going to push down in the crack itself. Saturn, you're scaring me. And we're going to just kind of hold it there until the glue sets. And then we're going to do this 6 more times. Just, it gives the definition of a toe a lot better. And I'll show you guys here once I'm done holding it down. So then I'm going to work on sewing this other thing. And then the other thing that I want to work on today, if we get time to it, before I come back on... Yes, it's a talking ruler. Before I come back from the doctor's, or when I come back from the doctor's, I should say, I want to jump in here again and get some more progress done. I really want to get this out today, and since I decided to sleep half my day away, yeah, I don't see that happening for some reason. I'm sorry. I really wanted to get it done today. Today of all days, I wanted to get it done because I can go by the post. And then pull that down. And you know what? I just noticed I do not have my music playing right now. And apparently we used all the heat for the hot glue stretch we just did. So I gotta heat it up a little bit more. I'm practicing being spoopy for Halloween. Is it good? I think you need to practice some more, Saturn. What are you dressing up as? Hopefully not a cat. We've all know what cats are. So, that's kind of the plan today of what I want to work on. Now, when I said this will give definition using the ruler, this side has nothing yet, where this side you can actually see the toes. So we're gonna work on that as my phone just keeps blowing up. Oh, I ran out of glue. Reload. Where's my music? Saturn, did you steal my music? Are you trying to plan for your Halloween party? Oh, there it is. Headphones. One of these days, guys, like, I was talking yesterday about how I wanted to kind of upgrade my setup so you guys can see a little bit more of the magic and action, and like I want to get a cam for just the desk so you guys can see what I'm working on the desk as you can see me at the same time. But yeah, I wanted to do something like that, but I need the monies. I need the monies. But you guys gotta let me know. Do you guys like the content of my streams? Do you guys think I need to upgrade the camera, the microphone, to make these streams a little better? You guys just let me know. We can work on it together. Yeah, the camera does blur. I've known that for a while now. But when you use a very cheap camera to YouTube, it's content or the quality is not going to be there. That's why you make sure I can talk a lot. Yeah, surprisingly, the microphone on this camera is amazing. Like, it makes my Yeti cry. I don't know why, but it does. Alrighty. I just got to put on the ankle to it. But there we go. 1 foot. Now, without saying too much, we always need to brush. Brush. Because without it brushed, it looks a little lacking. Makes it look unrefined. So you give it a good, or I should say, you should give it just a quick little brush. And I'll trim down the toes a little bit so it's not so fluffy at the very ends of them. But that is how it looks with a quick brush. And then, of course, the underside never gets any fur. And the reason why I do this is because when fur gets wet or the EVA foam gets wet, it goes sweep. Yeah, not cool. So, anywho, 1 foot. Now, all we have to do is duplicate it. And how to do that is a fun question. I got all the fur here on the table. I got the wonderful shoe, my needles, my sewing thread, and we're going to get to this real quick. But I need to go unplug the glue gun or it will get too hot. And Saturn. What is Saturn saying? Okay. The only critique that you had is if I would show up more often. Yeah. I wish I would show up more often. Saw the Yeti experience. And Scotchgard for white floof. Yes, anything white on feet, guys, you make sure to Scotchgard or it's a pain in the butt to clean. My entire suit's white, so yeah. Definitely need Scotchgard. Maybe 2 coats next time, and it is gross and dirty, blah. Budding has cloning technology? I type lots of things. I am silly. Yes, you type lots of things, but no, I am silly. I know what you're talking about. I catch what you're laying down. Anywho, so here are my toes. Here is my needles. So I did this all by hand last night. Took me probably about an hour. That one's too small. Took me about an hour last night to get it all put together. Very happy with it. So we'll see where we go with this. Like I said, guys, I'm going to try not to do too much sewing on camera unless you guys really want to watch me sew. I think it's slow, tedious process. Now, putting everything on a fursuit head or blending everything together, you know, I can understand that. You guys want to see that. Alright. Yeah, we got them over in Sporting Goods over at Walmart. I saw them. Bart is my Minecraft buddy. So when I disappear and I get stuck playing video games, that's exactly where I'm at, is playing Minecraft with Bart. Very simple explanation there. We must convert him. One of us. Okay, so I have these labeled big, middle 1, middle 3, and pinky. Why didn't I do middle 2? I don't know. But middle 1, middle 3, pinky is the layout that I have them in. And then to start, we just need to make sure the fur goes the same way. Follow the lines real quick. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing disco while I'm sitting here and sewing. I was looking through Walmart's sewing section because I was picking up some supplies, and I saw this little handheld sewing machine, and I'm like, I would break that within less than an hour. But that is a cool idea. So when you're doing little pieces like this, you could just zip through it and be done. But I don't know. Hand sewing for me it's not a big tedious process anymore. Like when I first started making fursuits, it would take me weeks of sewing to get things right and do it, and still in the end it wasn't always correct because I wasn't using the right thread at the time, but it would take me like a month to sew something, and now it's like come home within an hour I can make a foot palm. No Fortnite, no Fortnite. Minecraft. Minecraft is gonna come back one day. And when it does, it's gonna be awesome. I'm a big Minecraft fan and player. Modded Minecraft, not vanilla. You gotta have some, depth to it. Okay, my phone's blowing up, but my computer is not. So, Gizmo, we're gonna talk smack about Gizmo because if he doesn't watch the stream, he won't ever know that we're talking smack about him. But Gizmo, I get a message from Gizmo last night, and he tells me, why didn't I message him when I was streaming? Number one, I think it's rude to be like, hey, I'm in your guys' Discord. I'm in your guys' Discord, and I'm gonna advertise I'm streaming. No, that's not cool. Um, even though I did say, I'm just up to streaming. That's, I didn't drop a link or anything, but, I shot the message saying, hey, I was. But, anywho, he's like, next time, just blow me up and let me know when you stream next time. Well, I think that's really cool. They'd love to watch. So I messaged him this morning to keep the promise that, I'd blow up his phone, and I did very well. So, hopefully they will be joining us sometime today. So I'm very excited about that. Once you guys get a rhythm of sewing, it makes it so easy. Nope, I didn't go all the way through there. There we go. So, yeah, you get this nice rhythm, and you start impressing yourself. Depends on the group, but I do it anyways. Or maybe a few times if they like and subscribe and such that they they're lost. No, I believe they are subscribed. I believe both of them are subscribed actually. So, it's really cool, and yeah. I try to be respectful of people's areas and chat rooms rules and stuff like that, so I read them carefully and make sure that, if I can post, it's not, like, against the rules or anything. No, I want a big one on this one. Now, one thing that I'm not showing right now, guys, I'm sorry. Here, we'll go back down here. Is I already stitched the crosses, the cuts that I made. I did that last night, so this is actually going really, really quick. Um, I want to work on cleaning my studio today. Kind of just reorganize my box, make sure I know where everything is. Because after I'm done working on this, I want to work on some paws, and then after the paws, after my box is clean, I want to start right into the next head. Um, I want to start right into the next head, get going on it, which is going to be awesome. I'm very excited about it too. So this string is actually giving me a bunch of issues right now. Because apparently I just don't know how to tie a knot this morning. Yep. Greg the Sergal is watching. He wants to go home. Yes, 72 subscribers. I saw that this morning. Hold on real quick. I want to catch up. I need my brain. Yep, 72 subscribers, guys. 72 subscribers. We are almost to 100, and 100 is our Christmas goal. Do you think you guys can surprise me and get to 200 by Christmas? I mean, this is impressive. Other than going out and spamming my link, I don't do anything special. This is all you guys, and I want to say how awesome and proud that makes me because I'm doing this for you guys. This part seems a lot shorter than the others. Anyway, so like I was saying, sorry, squirrel. The next head that I am going to be working on is Cypher. I finally got all the right furs, all the right fabrics. I have been working a little bit on it. I don't know if I've been streaming it. I think I streamed it. We put the nose on, the mouth on, got everything situated. I'm very happy how it's turning out already. But I ran into a little bit of a little glitch when I went to open all the fur up, which, by the way, all the fur is actually sitting here on the couch, these beautiful boxes. Um, so once I opened up the fur, I noticed the pigment of blue that we wanted did not go all the way down to the base of the fabric. So I'm kind of like, well, so I contact Cypher and I said, hey, I don't like the color that we ordered. I don't think it's going to work very well. I explained the situation, and I ordered some more fabric, not a big deal, to complete the project. And they are really awesome, very patient individual. I'm very, very appreciative of that. So thank you very much. Out finger. So yes, 72 subscribers already. Even though that you guys, don't come hang out all the time, um, it's still nice to have you guys come hang by, watch the videos. I do see a lot of people. Bart, stop getting banned. Um, so yeah, it's I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Spread the word, get it out to your friends. I'm gonna have a few more commissions coming up, so there won't be lack of content of new builds coming. I'm very excited about that part. So we'll just have to kind of see how everything plays out. My stomach is growling at me like no other. It says, "Feed me." It's like the monster from Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Yeah, the turquoise I was asking you about wasn't gonna work either. So long story short, um, I found the color that we were looking for. So not a big deal. Okay, so there are the toes. Toes. So what I do from here, I flip this over and I take our big piece here and I kind of set them side by side and then I sew them. But somebody said something about the song. Yes, if you guys haven't noticed, like if you come watch my stream all the time, it's the same playlist in the background. One day I might change it. But so far, I actually do like this song. It's a little overplayed. Now, there is another form of this song. Let me see. That's KDA pop. War? Is it this one? No. I know it's on here somewhere. I'm using a like Fire Stick, guys, so it's really hard to find the song that I'm looking for sometimes. BTS. Here it is. So, yeah, the song's really catchy and I like it. But there's a mix between two bands and they do really well at mixing the song. It's KDA Pop Stars, but this one's KDA versus BTS. Even though it's in a different language, they did really good at mixing it together. As you guys can see, how fast I'm sewing now. You get a good song on and get a good rhythm. And so far, I haven't stopped myself. It started to throw me off my Emperor's New Groove. Now it's good. Because I'll get right back on the groove, just like riding a bike. Oh, did the other one already end? No, it's still going. Alright, so I'm kind of to the end of my thread here, and it's already driving me nuts, so I'm going to switch this out for a little bit more. Squirrel! Who squirreled? Speaking of squirrels, I saw your videos, Saturn, from Game On Expo here in Phoenix. Looked pretty awesome. I didn't see many furries there, though. Must have been like the 110-degree heat that was keeping them away. You know what, Saturn? I just thought of something. Do a full furring for a head at PDFC. What do you think? Sit there and fur a full head and then do charity.
Hudson's Furniture in Taylor is giving away 50 brand new iPads.
I think that would be awesome.
Before they're gone. Bring in your measurements, bring in your significant other, bring in your color samples, bring in your checkbook, or get pre-approved at hudsonsfurnitureaz.com.
Like, I'd probably have it all cut up and ready to go by the time I get there, but
And cash discounts at Hudson's Furniture across from Walmart in Taylor.
have it all set and ready,
See store for details.
and then literally hit the shotgun and go. But that would take a lot of time. That'd take at least 6-7 hours.
3, 2, 1. Sheep in this world, no wolves in this world. I know that you two boys are just too weary.
Who did it? Yeah, a foam head, you know, like a base. That'd be cool, but I'm talking like a full fursuit head from start to beginning. Now, you guys have seen me do this. I've done it with the actual circle sitting over there. The circle, the circle only took me 8.5 hours to do. So, yeah, I think it's reasonable. Because I would like to do something for the charity for PDFC this coming up year. Um, and I'm trying to think of an idea. I wanted to do a full suit, but the problem with doing a full suit, it does cost a lot of money and it does take a lot of time. Um, and I still didn't do it. Um, so therefore, if I could do at least a head for charity and get it done, I think that would be awesome. But it would also show off that anybody can build a fursuit head. Anybody who wants to. I think I'm gonna have to get a lot of consent forms though. Live stream it too. I think I'm gonna start talking to powers to be for doing that. I think that would be an awesome idea, and if I can kind of get everything together in time for it, I think that would be an awesome thing. Plus, you know, it's for charity. I think that would be a great cause all the way around. So getting distracted by the song. Saturn must have fallen asleep. Saturn fell asleep. Oh, we're up to 4 people now. Watch out, everybody. 4 people. Chirps. Oh, Saturn found his costume this year. He's gonna be a Dutch Angel. I could see Saturn being a Dutch Angel. Oh boy. Ugh. Alright, so I'm plugging my glue gun back in.
Hey guys, thanks for coming by and checking out this venue where you can see rap animation. Old songs, new look, big props to animator. They crushed it. Link below, check them out. And also, if you like the song, if you like us, please like and subscribe. And if you want to, check out our merch. Link is below. Some great stuff, some things you guys will like. And always like and follow our social media pages so you can stay up to date on what's coming out. And yeah, thank you guys. Have a good one.
Yep, Saturn the Dutchie.
NPC offers many direct-to-work degrees and programs, guaranteed university transfer degrees,
Yeah.
and the lowest tuition with
Twice as silly. Oh, I don't even know if I can fathom that. Imagine. Or imagine that fathom? Words, they elude me today. So make Saturn a Dutchie tail and make you another set of like headband ears or something. Nice long ears that you can wear on your suit head. I think that would be hilarious. I always have a hard time with this curved needle. Gotta find a squeaker. We can tell. talk, I'm gonna have to sell a lot more shirts. Thinking of starting buttons. Yes, I saw the button thing. I saw. I have a hard time with rap songs because I always try to sing along to them. Yeah, I saw that you were trying to sell buttons. I think that's actually a really cool idea, but is it gonna like pan out financially? That's what I'm trying to think of is the words. The words. All right. Magic. So we're gonna whip this up to high temp so we can get this done a little quicker. Still cold. So while we wait for that to heat up a little bit more, I wish I had volume control. Right now, what I'm looking at doing right after I finish this foot, guys, we are looking still half hour on time. So what I'm gonna do literally right after this foot, we're gonna work on putting together my fursuit box. I think that's good. That way you guys can actually see what I have and what I use. And for you new makers getting out there watching my thing, you know, cool. But it shows you what to expect to have. And it's going to make a mess. We're going to clean it up. And it's going to look a lot nicer. And I can make... like my shirts I buy $3.50 and I sell them for $10. Yeah, that sounds logistics. But start small. Don't make too many, and then go from there. So yeah, I'm still waiting on the hot glue here. Okay, starting to go now. Get it up on the toe. Get a bunch on the crack because that helps define the toe. One of these days I'm going to need a better glue gun as well. There's nothing wrong with what I got, to be honest, but, you know, it'd be nice to have a better one. I feel like I'm going to crush this thing. Just, you know, it's kind of on its last leg, and like just hearing it just makes me cringe a little bit. So, anywho, fur goes down, fur, and where's my ruler? Saturn, you steal my ruler again. Stealing my rulers. Ow, fingers, fingers! That's hot glue. Alright, so there's that. Let's start defining these toes here. Turn back on the music. You know what? Let me see if I can find another playlist here real quick. We'll do this one. Ba-ding!
Did you know Navajo County will host a special election to vote on Prop 421, which creates a jail district without raising property taxes? The jail district preserves other county services and jobs like law enforcement, prosecution, and school services. Get out
Thin
to vote
bone.
August 27th.
Ow! Fingers! 3.5 technically. Man, that one burned. Note to self. Make sure not to burn yourself with your own equipment. Ah, that's why. I still have it turned on high. So it'd warm up quicker. Definitely working. But let's turn that down to low so we can stop burning myself. I'm out of glue again. Reload. Tickle. Alright, so now I'm going to hold down this glue just a little bit so it can glue better.
This is Nicole, trying out lock of interest subscriptions, which means lock the recurring payments. So she uses Consult Tower to see her Wells Fargo recurring payments in one place. Now she can keep the ones she likes and take action to cancel the ones she doesn't. This is Wells Fargo.
Woke up this morning with a gun to my head. Somebody help me, she wants me dead. Woke up this morning with the devil in my bed. In the air, everywhere, in my legs and in my head.
And now what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just going around the trim of the foot, the very bottom of it, making sure that I glue any loose ends, making it look nice underneath. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, guys. Foot number 2. Now we're going to work on foot number 3. No? Okay. Let's get a quick brush on this real fast so we can see what it looks like. If we gotta repair, fix anything real fast, we can. Gotta brush that part out.
Woke up this morning, waiting on the dream I had. Brother should have told me, sure he did. Without a warning,
And bada bing, bada boom. Nice and brushed again. So this is Cloud's feet. Like I said, I'm gonna just put on like an ankle sleeve with some elastic, but that'd be kind of some of the last things that I want to do. But I'm gonna call these good to go for now. Now what I'm going to work on, guys, we're going to work on cleaning this wonderful mess that I have up. Because this is my table right now. I don't know about you guys, other than me flinging my camera about on y'all. Sorry. It doesn't like my pedestal. Okay, so other than this messy table, I need it clean. Now that we're done with the feet, we can throw these away. I got my trash bag on the floor. Okay, so we're literally gonna just dump out the box and go from there because it's pretty bad. And that kind of gives you an idea of everything I kind of have in my box and what do we need. Now, you guys ever want me to do kind of like a separate tutorial on this? Like everything inside my fur box? Let me know down in the comments. Leave a message. That way you guys can see every little piece that I have, everything that I've accumulated over time. One, two. As you can tell, what's up, fursuit? Oh my God, Gizmo's in the house, everybody. Give it up to Gizmo. Gizmo is here. A little late than never. Love you, Gizmo. I have feet. They're cute. But, yes. This is my wonderful box of glory here, and we're going to go over it piece by piece as I grab a few of these white things that are my dividers. Alright. So I got a section near the top, and it's all chalk. Where I normally keep all my chalk. Then I got a section for all my crafting clips, and then I have a section for all my glue. Everything from there is templates. This is a paw that I use template, but we're going to use a different one. The fingers that go with it. So we're going to put that somewhere. Up at the top, I keep my tools of the trade. I have a pair of pliers. The brush. Walking carpet of crazy people. Interesting theory. Paint brushes, extra zippers, and some needles. But I try to keep all my needles with all my sewing stuff. So let's go ahead and organize that and bring everything in. I also have templates for eyes, which we have markers somewhere. Let's do that. Let's do it this way. Yep. So grab all the glue sticks of awesomeness. Piece by piece, goes right back in the box. Sewing thread, templates, more templates. forgot what that's for. But I got a feather. I like using that one. It's what we used on the Dutch angel tail to make the little feathers on it. Now, one thing that really has bothered me is I have these little push pin tacks that have been in my case for I don't know why, but I use them for putting stuff on the wall. But I'll let you know, they hurt very much when you try to stick your hands in this box. Ow! Or try to pick stuff up. It's not very pleasant. I got a pet brush. That's for after you give it a good brush in with a standard brush, you go in there with a pet brush. And what the pet brush is, I can use it to pick out any of the furs that I sewed underneath on accident. For some odd reason, I have this business card here, and it says it's from Fuzz Butt Fursuits. And it has Tootsie Rolls in it. Tootsie Rolls. So I'm going to keep that though. Because they keep sending me candy for some reason. They don't think I'm sweet enough. That's what it is. They don't think I'm sweet enough. Both measuring tapes. Fabric measuring tapes. You need some of that. Elastic is used quite often as well. Extra zipper. This can go in my other box. This needle is a sewing needle. As for what type of sewing needle, I'm not 100% for sure. Because names, they elude me. Extra bobbin for sewing machine, which apparently came undone. So when I switch out share my candy? No, it's my candy. Normally when I'm sewing and I'm switching between black and white fur, I have extra bobbin of black. I typically try to keep all my eye stuff together. More needles. How many needles do I have in this box? Never mind. It's a fursuit box. Of course I have tons of them. Fingers, pop head. I have a root beer loving kangaroo. I got this from a good friend named Dakota. Thank you, Dakota. I appreciate the stickers. And now, my bigger pieces. I have an electric knife that I use to carve big pieces of foam. I use paint for eyes, but I typically use acrylic, and that's not acrylic. Tons of paint markers for eyes. That's typically what I use when I do those. Put that aside. More sewing stuff. Hardware. I got lots of fun here. These little push pin needles, they're everywhere. And they hurt when you stab yourself with them. I'm trying not to pick any up, because I don't want to be stabbed anymore. As I pick one up. That was awesome. Boom. Okay. More sewing needles. I got tons of needles. Also, machine needles for sewing machine. Very important. Take care of a few of those with you. If we could salvage the magnets here without getting stabbed even more, I think I want to do that. These are not the good magnets, the neodymium magnets, but they still have a purpose one day. I like those magnets. More chalk. I use a lot of chalk. Bunch more magnets here. I think I bought like two boxes of white chalk one day because it breaks all the time and then it doesn't work right and it's kind of drives me up the wall. So that's all trash so far. Trash. So guards for clippers. You need guards for clippers. Next time we send something your way, ask us for better magnets. No! I have neodymium magnets. I have the rare earth magnets on my fridge, if I'm saying it right. Those, yes, I know those are not the good magnets, but they are still magnets nonetheless. Okay, so everything else on this table can go into the trash can, all I care. And then I'll show you what my box looks like after we cleaned it up. Okay, so there's that. All right, so now that my box is all clean and organized, that's what my studio box looks like. I try to keep everything nice, neat, and organized, but this went on a airplane trip, and they decided to toss it around, of course. So it got really, really messy. I just haven't sat down to clean it up yet. But every spot has a home. How many people would recognize Saturn if he turned into a blue duchy? A lot. You're popular. So, alright guys, so pretty much that's the gist of it right now. I'm running out of time at this moment. But I'm going to come back. And we're going to work on hand pause. This is going to be the first time that I've done hand pause on camera. And we're going to be using a template, and we're going to do our best to try to keep to the same structure as the template. But there are a few things that I do want to change on the design. Example, how big the pads are and stuff like that. So that's just kind of hit or miss. But I want to work. I knew I had a hiccup coming. But yeah, I'll be working on some pause. I have to go to this appointment, which is like smack dab right in the middle of my day. Probably my fault for scheduling it at that time. My bad. But we're gonna work on pause when I get back, and then that way, any last minute touch-ups to cloud, like I want to look at the muzzle, I want to shave it down a little bit more. Take a look at everything in general. and make a decision, is it ready to ship, yes or no. And if it is, then I'll pick up the box, get it all packed up, notify the person, and ship. I'm very excited about that, but I do want to work on the pause tonight on camera. I have not done that yet. So right now, guys, it is... What time is it, Batman? It is 1:30-ish. 1:22, if you really want to pick hairs. It is about 1:30-ish. My appointment's here in about a half an hour, and once I get the appointment done, I will come back. I gotta get some food in my stomach too, which is really important. Eat. So I'm gonna grab some food as well, and then I'm gonna come right back. We're gonna jump into making pause right after the appointment. It's gonna be boom, in and out, and then go from there. No, I'm not. But if you guys are new to my stream, watched the recording or stuff like that, you guys know how I love to end things. If you are new to my channel and happen to magically find me, hit the subscribe button, guys. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers before Christmas, and we're at 72 right now. We're at 72, and it's not even Christmas yet. So let's see if we can even blow that number out of the water. But I want to get 100 subscribers before Christmas, and then I also want you guys to hit that little bell next to it. That will notify you when I go live. And normally what I've been trying to do is I start the stream, but I don't actually officially hit the go live button until I'm actually ready. So it kind of notifies you and says, hey, going live. So that's pretty cool so far. I'm learning how to still do things on YouTube. But like the video, comment down below if you watched it afterwards. Right now I got 11 playbacks going so far. That means you guys aren't caught up yet, so yeah. Anywho, guys, next time, which is probably about 2 hours from now, we will do pause. I promise. Promise we'll do pause. But I'll see you guys next time.